So you're an artist or a designer and you're thinking about making some money on the side. So I'm the same as you, and I thought I'd try Redbubble as well. And here's everything I wish I knew before starting. Between the AI spam, the low earnings, and the surprising pros, it was definitely an experience. And if you're thinking about selling your art on Redbubble too, this video is for you. Hello world, welcome back to Art with Honesty, and before you click away, before you think this video isn't worth your time, let me just get straight into it. What is Redbubble? Well, Redbubble is a e-commerce print-on-demand shop that allows artists and designers to just upload their work and create money on the side. You don't have to print any of your designs, you don't have to do the shipping or any of the stuff that requires like nitty-gritty, you just have to upload and just create. Or at least that's what they tell you. So how easy is it to set up a Redbubble shop? Well, I've been doing Redbubble for 2 years, and I can tell you, among all the e-commerce or print-on-demand sites there is, Redbubble is definitely the easiest to set up, which becomes a problem for later, which I'll get into. But it only takes minutes. You upload your design, you fit it onto some products, you have some tags, and boom, you're done. Your shop's on the site. Where like other shops like Printify or Shopify or Etsy, they have a lot of different kind of tricky to understand setups that you have to kind of go through for a while. So what are the pros and cons of selling on Redbubble? Well, let's start with the pros, because obviously everything has a good and a bad side. The pros for selling on Redbubble is it's super easy to set up, it takes minutes, and it's really low effort. You upload your design and you just wait. You wait for the sales to come in. There's no required printing from you, there's no shipping requirements, there's no customer service. You just have to create and upload your design. And it's great for beginners, don't get me wrong, and it's also perfect for like third world countries who can't afford to have their own sticker shop and ship to other countries. Like for example, I'm South African, and to start up a sticker shop would be a really difficult task for me. Let's be real. It's a good place to learn, but it's not a good place to get rich. And the cons, well, that's where it gets tricky. There's a lot of cons. Firstly, the site is oversaturated. There are millions and millions and millions of designs and artists trying to sell on Redbubble. For you to get found organically and actually start making sales or become one of the top artists on Redbubble, it takes like a lot of effort, and a lot of effort that most artists don't have in them. We get burnt out easily and we can't upload like 20 designs a day. Matter of fact, when I first started, for the first 6 months, I tried to challenge myself to upload at least 8 designs a week, and I matched that challenge. But by the end of it, I felt like I wasn't creating for myself anymore. I was just creating for Redbubble. It's also extremely low earnings. This is not the $1 million scheme. This is not the scheme that's going to get you out of debt or make sure that you can retire early. It only works for a few people, and anyone who tells you otherwise is lying to you. It's such low earnings. I get about 2 cents on like $2 sales, and also Redbubble introduced fees recently. And now they've also changed their fees so that it also affects different artists. So there's 3 tiers in Redbubble. It's standard, premium, and pro. So I also get fees on my art. Even though I'm a true artist and I'm not a part of the standard tier, I still get fees. And people are outraged recently with the AI slop that has made its way onto Etsy. They feel that it's a disgrace because Etsy is meant for artists. Well, Redbubble markets itself for artists and for designers, yet there is so much AI slop and AI imagery that is getting sold, so much so that it is impossible for people to find artist designs because there's so much AI art in quotations, on the site. And it's super hard to get found on Redbubble. You have to have social medias to promote your art. You have to go out there and shout to the world that, look at me, here's my art, buy some. But for artists, we are incredibly introverted people. Most of us are really shy, and we just prefer to kind of watch our anime or read our mangas and just draw to our heart's content. To put ourselves out there, it's a big ask, and that's what Redbubble is asking for. You have to put yourself out there in order to make sales, and it's incredibly uncomfortable for artists like me who do not think that they can. So let's go over earnings. I'm going to show you my shop, and even though this is a bit uncomfortable for me to do, I think it's important to get to my overall point. I've been doing Redbubble for 2 years, and I guess I could only show you certain things, but this is my earnings summary from last year November to this year November. I've made $6.51, and that's with no promotion, so I think that's a good sign that people do like my art. And it always makes me happy when I do make a sale, even if it's like I get such low income from it. It means someone found my art and they thought it was good. And these are my top designs, and finally this is how people find me. This is who finds me. And I haven't done anything to Redbubble to promote it this last year. I've been focusing on art university, so I thought it was more important that I get a good education than focus on a site that wasn't really doing anything for me when I was really focusing hard on it. This is all the kind of growth I've had. In this November, I've only had about 54 people come to my shop, and no one's really bought anything. But that's okay. It means people are finding me. So it's really low numbers. And if we go to finally payment history, in the total of my 2 years being on Redbubble, I've only made, that's $29.90, and I still am waiting for a payout of $13.12. I can't get any money from Redbubble until I have $20, and even then that's not enough. So this isn't a $1 million scheme, and just to give you an idea, my shop's been on Redbubble for 2 years, and I have 318 designs, and all of this is my own artwork. All of this is art I drew, and even so, I still have very low earnings. I tried to stick to all the rules, all the things that every person on YouTube and every person who does Redbubble tells you to do. Upload frequently, use the right tags, make sure it fits on all your products. You'll never know what people want. But even so, even following all the rules, it doesn't guarantee that you're going to make it big on Redbubble or on any other print-on-demand shop. I haven't. I certainly haven't. I've sold very little, and it's definitely not going to allow me to stop studying or retire early or quit my day job or get me out of debt. It is just pocket change. It is just money on the side that I won't maybe ever see, because I still haven't hit that $20 in order to get a payout, and already they're subtracting 90 cents for account fees. So really, this isn't the shop people think it is. This isn't, how to become a millionaire. And so many people on YouTube, they sell you courses, they sell you ideas, they tell you this is exactly what you need to do to make it big on Redbubble, but they're lying to you. They're lying to you. And another reason I think Redbubble is so oversaturated is because a lot of people see these videos. They see that people are making $10,000 a month, and they have the screenshots and they have the proof and they can go through their site. But to actually get there, I don't even know what they're doing, because I think I'm a pretty good artist and I think people would really like my designs, but I'm not even close to making that amount. And I think it's also luck-based. You have to be found. You have to be featured as an artist or in any other way. And that depends on statistics or analytics or just random numbers. It is so lucky if you make it to a lot of sales on Redbubble. It is so lucky, but it's not they're the exception, they're not the rule. You're not going to sell well on Redbubble. It is not going to replace your day job. And I don't want people to feel like they shouldn't start a Redbubble. By all means, start one if you want to start selling your art. This is a good place to do it. But I want you to keep your expectations low, because when things surpass your expectations, then you could be truly excited. But the important thing is you won't get disappointed and discouraged like I did for a while. So I'm telling you all this because I want you to know that it's not that I don't want you to sell on Redbubble. Of course you can. People deserve to buy your art and they deserve to see it. But it's not the $1 million scheme everyone makes it out to be. So finally, let's get into my own experience. There's a few things I've tried to make my Redbubble big. I tried to grow on social media. I had an Instagram. It didn't equate to sales, so it was really not worth it. And I didn't make it big, and that's okay. I'm okay with just getting one sale every now and then because it means someone loved my art enough to buy it. What surprised me the most is how many people think that this is like everything that's going to work for them and everyone's going to flock to their shop. It's not true, but that's okay. What frustrated me the most is there's no way for me to report the AI art on Redbubble. There's no way for me to get Redbubble to take this AI art down. And also there's a lot of people copying each other's designs. If a t-shirt with a slogan does well, a bunch of other shops will start copying that design. And so it just kind of feels like there's a lot of disingenuous people and unethical people on Redbubble who are selling at the moment. I did sell, as you saw, in the earnings portion of this video, and I would do this again in a heartbeat, even though it took a while and it's been 2 years and I spent all that time, 6 months. Like I said, I spent 6 months drawing every day, trying to upload at least 8 designs. Sometimes I'd even go up to 10. And I really hoped that would get me exposure on the site, but it didn't. So uploading your art regularly doesn't really equate to sales either. Now, when I feel like it, I draw a little and I upload my designs onto the shop, like all the kittens you saw me draw today. Those are all on my Redbubble shop. But I leave it to be. I'm no longer promoting it. I'm just letting it exist and hoping that's enough, because I don't have the energy anymore to keep working at something that doesn't reward hard work. Redbubble is good for people who aren't expecting to make a lot of sales, who want to start getting into the sticker game, or who just want to make a little extra money on the side. It's not a money-making scheme, and it's not going to be the thing that makes it that you don't have to work anymore. I hope that's clear. I would recommend Redbubble to artists because it is a good way to get some exposure, put yourself out there, like I'm doing with this YouTube channel. This makes me so uncomfortable, but I'm still doing it. And I really hope that you don't get discouraged by my words. I'm not trying to discourage you from putting yourself out there or starting to sell your artwork. That's always an admirable thing to do. I'm just saying, have realistic expectations, because if you go in with the attitude of this is going to be the thing that, makes me famous or makes me have a lot of money, and you don't hit those expectations, it gets really easy to get discouraged. So thank you for hearing me out and listening to my experience, even if it was not what you were expecting. I hope that you still go out there and you still put your art out there. And if you have a Redbubble shop and you'd like me to follow it or check out your artwork, I'd love to do that because I believe in supporting other artists. If you want more art-related videos, I post weekly, or at least I'm trying to, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Please like and subscribe.